Welcome to our channel. Have you ever felt that little pang of jealousy when you see someone else's success? Or maybe you've experienced envy, that longing for something you don't have but someone else does? You're not alone. Jealousy and envy are emotions we all deal with. But why do they happen? And how can we better understand them? Today, we're breaking down how jealousy and envy usually happen, what they mean psychologically, and most importantly, how you can manage them before they take over your mindset. Before we dive into how they happen, let's clear up one thing. Jealousy and envy are not the same, though they're often used interchangeably. Jealousy usually occurs when you fear losing something you already have, like a relationship or status, because of someone else. Envy, on the other hand, is when you desire something that someone else possesses, whether it's their success, lifestyle, or appearance. So, jealousy is about protecting what's yours, while envy is about wanting what's not. Jealousy usually stems from fear, specifically, the fear of losing something important to you. It could be your partner's attention, your place in a social group, or your standing at work. This fear triggers feelings of insecurity and self-doubt. According to research by Dr. David Buss, an evolutionary psychologist, jealousy has deep evolutionary roots. In our distant past, jealousy might have served to protect important social bonds. If a partner was showing interest in someone else, jealousy would kick in to motivate us to protect that relationship. While that might have made sense for survival back then, in today's world, jealousy can often spiral out of control, especially when it's not based on real threats. Now, let's talk about envy. Envy happens when you start comparing yourself to others, whether it's their success, their relationships, or even their looks. Social media has made this even worse. Every time you scroll through Instagram or TikTok, you're bombarded with carefully curated snapshots of other people's lives. Psychologist Dr. Richard Smith conducted studies showing that envy often arises from comparison. We see someone who seems to have more than we do, and suddenly, instead of feeling content, we feel inadequate. But here's the catch. Envy usually isn't about the other person. It's about our own sense of lack. When we feel like we're not measuring up to some internal standard, envy swoops in to remind us of everything we don't have. Both jealousy and envy start small. Maybe it's a quick thought like, why are they getting all the attention? Or, I wish I had what they have. But if we don't check these feelings, they grow. Before you know it, jealousy can turn into obsession, and envy can lead to resentment. Jealousy takes root when we feel insecure in our relationships, our abilities, or even our appearance. Envy grows when we constantly compare ourselves to others, feeling like we're always one step behind. So, what's happening in your brain when you feel jealous or envious? Studies show that jealousy activates areas of the brain associated with social pain, like the anterior cingulate cortex. Envy, on the other hand, triggers brain regions associated with reward, particularly the ventral striatum. It's why envy sometimes comes with that sick feeling of longing. Dr. Hidehiko Takahashi, a neuroscientist, found that when we experience envy, the same part of our brain that processes physical pain is activated. This explains why envy can be so emotionally painful. Luckily, we can train our minds to break free from these emotions. Recognizing jealousy and envy for what they are, the brain's reaction to perceived threats and lack, helps us take a step back and see things more clearly. So, how do you break free from these feelings? The first step is awareness. Start by noticing when you're feeling jealous or envious. What's triggering it? Is it fear of losing something? Or is it the feeling that you're missing out? Once you identify it, challenge it. Ask yourself, is this feeling based on reality, or is my mind playing tricks on me? In many cases, the jealousy or envy isn't grounded in fact, it's a perception you've created. Next, focus on what you have. Gratitude is one of the most effective tools for combating envy. When you appreciate your own strengths and successes, you stop comparing yourself to others. And finally, practice self-compassion. When you feel good about yourself, jealousy and envy have a lot less power over you. Jealousy and envy are normal emotions. They don't make you a bad person, they make you human. But understanding how they happen and why they take hold can help you manage them before they control you. The next time you feel jealous or envious, take a deep breath and remember, These feelings are just passing emotions, not facts about who you are or what you're capable of. Thanks for watching. If this video helped you better understand jealousy and envy, give it a like and hit that subscribe button. What's one way you handle these emotions? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your strategies. Subscribe for more psychological insights and personal growth tips.